So hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I am going to discuss about the MCDU, which is multi-purpose control and display unit. So basically in the previous video I have discussed about how to fill up the MCDU for the flight. So I have discussed MCDU in a very brief manner, and I just have shown you a little bit 1 or 2 pages. But today I am going to discuss this MCDU, that what are the pages of MCDU, how the things work in MCDU, and all. So without any further delay, let's dive into the topic. So first of all, I have pressed the MCDU menu. So you can see I'm already the MCDU menu page, and here you can see FMGC, which is Flight Management and Guidance Computer. So MCDU is an interface by which the pilot interact with the Flight Management Guidance Computer or FMS flight management systems. So before starting the MCDU procedures or MCDU pages, I'm gonna tell you 1 or 2 key points. So if there is any boxed field over here, so that is mandatory to be filled. Okay, this is the CO route, means the company route actually. So if I'll go to the init page, FMGC, I'll click it. So I'll go to directly go to the init page. So here you can see the boxed page. Okay, so here I'm gonna select Victor India Delta Papa to Vector Echo Charlie Charlie. Okay, just for instance, I am showing this thing. So if there in your company, if anyone has saved any route over there, so after inserting this thing over here, you can see that there was any route or not. Okay, for let's say I will say that Victor Echo Bravo Sierra is the alternate airport. So if anyone has saved any alternate airport destination or flight plan in the MCDU for flying purpose, so you can see over here. Okay, there will be the saved flight plans. Or if you know the company route, okay, if the company has set in the MCDU that there is any company route to uh, just put over here, and the MCDU will automatically configure the aircraft and company route will be shown over here. Okay, the MCDU automatically takes the flight plan. So first of all, box field mandatory to be filled. Blue field can be changed by the pilot or can be modified by the pilot. If I'll go to RADNAV page, you can see over here DPN, and this is Sierra Alpha Mike Sam. Okay, so in this blue field there are two things. You can see this DPN and the SAM, they two are in small font. But if I will manually tune the VOR, basically this is the VOR1 and VOR2 antennas are tuned. So if I will manually tune the VOR Delta Papa November, you can see the small letter change to larger font. So if any small font is over here, that is the FMS computed. But if it is a larger font, so then it is modified by the pilot or by the service maintenance engineers. Okay. If there is any green field, suppose you can see this FL365, flight level 365. Okay, so this is a green field. We cannot change this field. Okay, I'll discuss this in a moment, that there are some fields in the MCDU which we cannot change. Okay, suppose over here if you'll go to the F plan page, you can see VIDP VCC, and at the end of the flight plan you can see VBS and VCC. So this is also the green. Okay, but you can change these things, but you cannot change this FL365, flight level 365. Okay, I will be coming to this progress page, but before I start, so this is all about the configuration and the key points about the MCDU. So I'll go to the init page again. So I have selected the from and to, from where I am going and from where I will be, it is my destination. Okay, the departure and arrival. The alternate airport is Victor Echo Bravo Sierra. So there is no company route I have. Flight number will be Captain Science 320. Just for I'm putting the random number. Cost index I am having right now 15. Okay, so I have a flight plan. I'll discuss this flight plan on a later on video and tell you guys that how to read the flight plan. Okay, what are the components that are used in the flight plan and how the pilots got each and every data in their flight plan about the flight. Cruising flight level is 360. Check-in will be having minus 57 degrees. So according to my flight plan, the temperature will be minus 55 degree because this temperature depends upon the tropo level and our tropo level for today is 50,000 feet. Okay, so I'll be changing this minus 57 to minus 55. So I put a slash minus 55 and it will take this. Okay, then I will go to the flight plan page like that previous one. Okay, so here I will selecting the departure runway 28 from Bennett to Idfan. So I'll be inserting this thing. From Idfan, I'll take Sierra Bravo, which is Secunderabad. Sierra Bravo, 28 degree north, 78 east. Why this thing? Okay, you might have asked. So the thing is, Sierra Bravo, there are 3 viewers in the whole world. Okay, and their positions are latitude and longitude. Okay, so if you want to identify your nearest viewer, you have to know the latitude and longitude. Okay, so suppose you don't know the exact location of your aircraft, so then you go to the init page and you can see the latitude and longitude of the aircraft, current status of the latitude and longitude. Okay, so from that you can go to like that, you can go to that you can recognize that viewer. Okay, so I'll go to the next waypoint, so Sierra Bravo, then 28 degrees. Then from Sierra Bravo, I'll be going to Jalalabad, which is JAL, Juliet Alpha Lima. Again, this same technique. From Juliet Alpha Lima, I'll be connecting Airways M890 to LKN, Lima Kilo November, which is Lucknow. And from Lucknow, I'll be connecting Romeo 460 up to Teppal. Okay, Tango ko Papa Alpha Lima. Papa Alpha Lima. So I'm inserting this thing. So here I will select the Vector Echo Charlie Charlie arrival to ILS 01 right Zulu by Jatin. Transition is Teppal and will be having no wires. I'm inserting this. So you can see we have a whole flight plan. So this is how to fill up the flight plan. Now this is the end of the flight plan. Okay, you can see. So you might have asked me that why this 2000 and Charlie Echo Alpha. So if there I cannot approach, for instance there are a bad weather or the airdrome is or the airport station is shuttered down due to bad weather, so somehow if I cannot land on Victor Echo Charlie Charlie, then I will go to my alternate destination, which is Victor Echo Bravo Sierra. Okay, so for Victor Echo Bravo Sierra, you can see this thing that I'll be selecting the departure from 01 right with Niblu 1 up to Kakid. I'll go to all the way to Kakid. Then I'll be selecting Malva, which is MALVA. Sorry, I think this waypoint is not over here. So I'll be directly selecting this temporary flight plan over here just to go to the approach, set the arrival. I'll be landing on ILS 14 vias. I'll be having Maypole via, inserting that. and it has already connected. Okay, so you can see that it is connected and we are having BEBS 01, right? So I'll be temporarily inserting this. So this is the end of alternate flat plan. Now I'll go to init Bravo page and go to the this thing. So according to our flight plan, well, our zero fuel center of gravity weight is 26.8 and our zero fuel weight is 52.5. Okay, block fuel we are carrying today is 7.8 tons. So after you can see after putting this, because the computer has already calculated each and everything. So trip point is basically the wind which will be facing in that time of flight, but my simulator doesn't allows me to change the trip wind. So if I'll just select -8, actually it will never give me this permission to write this. Okay, because wind function is not available in my simulator. So let's go to the performance page. Okay, so in the performance page you can see that runway 28 currently we are having. So to shift, so this function is actually used for intersection departure. Okay, so this is to shift manual in this field is basically filled up with how many meters or uh, how many meters actually. Okay, so how many meters you go and then take off for an intersection departure. If you're having a less, then it is okay. So if we'll put over here any value, certain value that from runway 28. So if we'll say that we are having runway 27. So if I'll select runway 27 and we'll select this uh, departure over here, that distance from runway 27 and 28, then it will automatically calculate the departure and all. Okay. So today we do not have any intersection departure right now. So flaps, I'll be using flaps 2 and up 1.5. Sorry, 1.2. So you can see that the aircraft has automatically calculated this V1, VR and V2. V1 is safe rotation speed. V1 is safe speed of takeoff, rotation speed, and V2 is safe climbing speed. Flap detection retraction is 149, slash retraction is 190, and total clean flap 0 is on 205. Transition altitude is 4000 feet. I'm gonna just rewrite this thing. And thrust reduction altitude is 2277 as per the flight plan, and this is all in the flight plan. Engine out acceleration is 2250. Okay, so this is the takeoff page. Then I'll go to the climb page. So as you can see, this fields are we cannot change. Okay, so cost index is 15. I have already said prediction to this climb to 050. This is the first climbing altitude and all. Then I'll go to the cruise page. Again the same thing, and cabin descent rate. This is the pressurization actually. Descent and cabin rate. So minus 350 feet per minute will be our descent rate of our cabin. So I'll discuss this thing in a pressurization video. So next our destination, and next we will having the approach phase. Okay. So now next I will go for the progress page, and everything is set. Required 1.0 nautical mile. GPS accuracy is high. So this is all about the flight planning. Okay. So direct page is basically when you are on a flight and you have to direct. Okay, something for example, if I'll go to the flight plan page and show you that something you are on Itban. Okay, and ATC controller has said you that from Itban you will go direct to Lima Kilo November. Okay, don't go to Sierra Sierra Bravo. And if I'll show you that, so let me show you this thing. New view, cockpit, virtual cockpit. Yeah, so if I'll show you this field, you can see over here. Okay, if I'll go to from Idban actually, I have to go direct straight to north, and then I have to go for jail, and then I have to go for LKN. So if I'll go directly to the Lima Kilo November, so I'll be having a shortcut. Okay, if I just increase my scale, so you can see it very good, good enough, I think. Yeah, I have shortened the scale. So you can see over here that from Idman, if they direct me to the Lucknow, okay, the Alcan, so I don't have to go through this pathway. I can go from this to this. Okay, that will be a shorter pathway. So direct function is for this thing. Okay, so for directly going to that exact waypoint, direct is function is we select the direct. Okay, progress page is that what is the progress of the flight. Okay, so optimum flight level is 365, but it recorded max, okay, that is 385. So flight level 385, it means that 38,000 feet, up to 38,000 feet this plane can go. Okay, this aircraft can fly up to, and after this it cannot climb. Okay, this is the ceiling of the aircraft. Performance page I have already said, init page I have already said, data, yes, the data page. Okay, so data page you can see position, ILS and GPS. Okay, there are the second page also, that the waypoint, navigates, runways, pilot waypoint, pilot navigates and pilot runways. So pilot can itself store a data index, actually data page. So if any pilot want to store the any waypoint or like that for the future, so he or she can just insert this things over here. So if I'll click over here, you can see the identification, the altitude and longitude, the place, the bearing, the distance, and this thing. Okay, position is calculated by the FMGCs. Okay, the FMGCs calculate this position by different methods, by GPS, by the IRS and many things. Okay, so mix IR is also over here. So my system doesn't showing it right now, but this can be calculated. Okay, selection of the navets. So navets is DPN, ILS, this kind of things. So again, I'll go to the data page. So this is the GPS system. So GPS, you can see the GPS is currently not updated right now for my aircraft actually, but GPS will be updated soon as I have not started this. Okay, I have not completed my checking and checklist actually. So that is why it is not available right now. But yeah, it will be available. IRS is inertial reference system. Those who don't know what is the meaning of IRS. So this is IRS. I cannot go to that page because my sim doesn't have this page functionality. So ATC communication, again this functionality is also not over here. Airport page is for this going to directly to the airport, and if I'll double click it, so it will go to my destination airport, sorry, the departure airport, and then to this VI201, right? So it is showing that both the airports. Okay, full prediction page is basically from the secondary or alternate flight plan. Okay, for example, VCC to VBS, so it will be taking 1 hour 52 minutes. So effective fuel on board, estimated fuel on board will be 2.9 tons. So everything the computer has been calculated, right? It's from the FMS data. So now I'll go to the secondary flight plan page. Okay, so secondary flight plan is kind of like that. If for any instance you cannot land on the alternate airport, so then you will go to the secondary airport, or you can say that for instance, if your planned alternate is not available for you, for instance, you can say that I am from VCC, Victor Echo Charlie Charlie, you can go for two places, one that is Jamshedpur, one that is Victor Echo Bravo Sierra, for any nearby location. Okay, you can go to VDG also, that is Dugapur, or you can go to Guwahati also, but Guwahati is a little bit longer distance. But anyway, if the planned alternate is not available, or you can not land on the alternate airport, so you'll go to a secondary alternate kind of secondary flight plan. Okay, so I'll go for the secondary flight plan. Let's say that for Victor Echo Charlie Charlie. Okay, I'll go to the secondary page, which is Victor Echo Juliet Sierra, which is Jamshedpur. Okay, So secondary, this is the secondary flat plan. So if I cannot land on VCC and the available alternate is not over here or not available, okay, so then I'll go to the secondary flat plan. So cost index will be again 15, like that, the same thing. There's Captain Science 320 is our flight number. Cruise flight level will be 230, because VCC VDS is not very far away, so I'll be cruising a lesser altitude. Tropo level is again 50,000 feet. So if I'll go to the unit Bravo page, the same thing. Okay, you can see the same thing that is in the secondary flight plan. Okay, and if I'll want to delete it, so if I just have to select it. Okay, if I'll just have to copy the active one, so I can copy the active, so you can see this is the secondary flight plan. Okay, if I go to secondary flight plan again, you have the option, and you have also the option of activate the secondary flight plan. Okay, secondary flight plan, you can also say that it is also can be used that if you cannot go to that airport, you can go for a secondary airport also. Okay, so performance page, again the same things, everything is same over here. Okay, so this is all about the secondary flight plan, and this is all about the our MCDU. So I hope you like this video, and I have tried to discuss each and everything that I can mention about the MCDU. So if you are new to my channel, please like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel, and if you like this video, so give it a thumbs up. So thank you guys, thanks for watching.